Hello everyone, GeneralApple here, and today I want to talk with you guys about the state of Deadlock and what I would have changed about the game. Now, before we begin, I want to say that I know that the game is in closed alpha state, so I will not talk about stuff like balancing, bugs, glitches, all sort of things that will of course get sorted out once the game is closer to release. I will focus on things that I think that are core gameplay mechanics and what I would have changed about them, or if I would remove them entirely. Now, that being said, I really want to hear what you guys think, so I really make these videos so I can interact with you guys, so make sure you comment what you think about this video. And of course, if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content, because I will start playing Marvel Rivals soon, and I really hope that you guys will be on this journey with me. So yeah, with all of that being said, Deadlock. I really want to say that I love this game to death. Right now it is not close to being fully released. I think we have like 2 more years of testing until the game is fully released, just like Dota 2. And yeah, right now the game has a lot of good things about it, but the bad thing just kinda take the spotlight, unfortunately. And I will go over the list I've made really quickly. I'll have some gameplay footage running in the background so you guys can enjoy it while I blabber on. Now, the first thing I want to just quickly mention is that the connection is really poor, especially right now after the recent patch. Now, I really hope that for the future they will have dedicated servers for at least rank, where the tick rate is very, very high. So tick rate is really important for Deadlock, you know, the netcode, all that stuff. You're getting meleeed from a mile away. I'm pretty sure that's happened to each and every one of you, almost at least once in a game, right? I mean, it happens all the time. So I think that they should really consider like having high tick rate servers, and basically just, you know, better netcode, right? So stuff like this won't happen again. You know, the parry is really finicky, the melee system, shooting people, sometimes send them there, you know, it's really weird. So I really wish they would take this very seriously, because I would like to see dedicated servers for rank. That is really important. Now, the main issue, and what I think that should be completely overhauled, is the matchmaker. The matchmaker, I think this is pretty much universally agreed upon, is abhorrent. The matchmaker right now, the way that it works is that it gives you faster matches over quality matches. So basically, at least for me, I get a match in almost under a minute every single time, and I always get the hero that I highlighted. Now, that being said, the quality of matches is absolutely abysmal. You get 3 unranked people in every single match, either on your side of the team or on the enemy side of the team. Now, the problem with getting unranked people is that there can be a huge gap between them, because you can have some guy that is unranked but he's playing really well, and you can have a guy that is unranked and he's playing really bad. So, you know, that can lead to a whole lot of problems, and most of the time what happens is that every game is smash or get smashed. So you either completely roll your opponent for 20 minutes or you get rolled under 20 minutes. That is basically how every match of Deadlock has went in the recent 2 months. And yeah, they just need to change the matchmaking system completely. I have no problem waiting 5 minutes for a quality match rather than get like 30-second matches, but their quality be trash, because you play a match for 20 minutes. You'd rather just wait and get a quality match where you play against people that are equal to your rank or a bit more than you, so you can actually improve. Because when you roll someone, even if you win, right? Even if it's not, even if the bad thing didn't happen to you, you still win under 20 minutes. You smash some guy that don't know the basics of movement, itemization, or how to even parry, and you just roll them for 20 minutes. You're not learning anything new, you're not improving yourself. That is not fun, at least for me. I mean, yeah, you get a free win, whatever, but you're not learning, you're not advancing yourself, you're not improving. You can't get higher rank because of that. That just feels bad. Nobody enjoys it, not you, not the guy you just completely dunked on. So this entire matchmaking system needs to be completely overhauled. Now, on that note, the rank system itself. In case you don't know how it works in Deadlock, basically you have to do 50 casual matches before you can start your rank journey. Now, you'd be surprised to hear, if you haven't played Dota 2, and you don't know this, what determines your rank isn't the 7 calibration matches when you start ranking up. It's actually the 50 games of casual that you did before you could even play rank. Very stupid, I know, right? Now why is it in the game? I don't know, ask Valve. They did it, not me. I have absolutely no idea why it works like that. It works like that in Dota 2 as well, which is made by the same people of Deadlock. So yeah, it's a really bad system. Now don't get me wrong, I do agree that even on casual matches you should play with people that are on similar skill level, but it should not affect your rank. It's so weird that if someone is coming to casual just to try some meme builds, try a new character that he has no idea how to play whatsoever, trying all that new stuff, playing kind of bad, you know, trying a lot of new things, and this will affect his rank. That is stupid. You do all of that, you play your favorite characters, or you play characters that you don't even know at all, and then you get some shitty rank that you don't deserve. That is really bad. And on top of that, that system is highly abusable, because you've seen recently stacks of people that are coming into casual and just, you know, they're pre-made stacking, they're just winning, they try-harding, they're sweating so hard to get those wins. And then they get immediately phantom rank or something stupid like that, jumping the entire ranking ladder just because they knew that casual is what determines their rank. Very stupid, should not be implemented in the game. Casual should have zero effect on your rank whatsoever. People come to casual to have fun, to try meme stuff, to try new characters. It should not affect your rank, and I'm pretty sure all of us can agree on that, as far as I've seen, at least on YouTube and Reddit. But let me know what you guys think about it as well. On top of that, the automated report system. Now, on a personal level, I wasn't really affected by it. I'm not really talking a lot in chat, and when I do, it's mostly just positive stuff, so nobody really reports me, or just, you know, I never got banned. So that's something that I really seen on Reddit a lot, which basically it works like this. If 3 or more people in the same game report you, you get automatically banned. So that is really bad, because you can play in a game where you have a stack of 3 or 4 people, and if, let's say, you played really poorly, you know, you really had a bad lane, you kind of lost, it happens to anyone, honestly, and they all get mad, you know, they all get mad and they all get angry with you and they start to report you, it's over. You get banned. And this is a really, really bad system for obvious reason. It's highly exploitative. Now, I understand that right now Valve is short on staff. I just really hope it will change in the future, because this cannot remain. Once the game is fully released, this system cannot be implemented into the game. Just go by the Riot model, where they have a community manager and you know, staff that actually checks your chat logs, and they literally send you the chat logs through the mail, and you know, you said this, you get banned because of that, and then you're like, oh, okay, this is my fault. But if you get banned because you just played your lane bad and, you know, a stack of people decided to report you, or even unrelated people just decided to report you because you played bad, yeah, it's just really bad system. It's super exploitative, it's not fun for anyone, and I don't think an automated report system should have a place in any game whatsoever. So I would like to see that change as well. Now, I believe we can just go to things that are gameplay related. Now, again, guys, this is on my personal opinion. Some of these are going to be hot takes, so make sure you just tell me what you think before you dislike and unsub. I really want to hear what you guys think. This is just like my opinion. So, the first thing is jungle is very confusing. I am a main jungle in League of Legends. I used to be main jungle. I haven't played League in like literally a decade, but I used to main jungle. And I love it very much. Now, that being said, I love Deadlock Jungle. I think Deadlock Jungle is very, very, very fun. I like the creatures, I like the amount of health they have, the rewards that they give you, but I don't like one thing, and that is the Soul Orb system. The unsecured soul system, the Soul Orb system, however you want to call it, is hyper garbage. It's super confusing for new players. It's a very simple system. The way that it works is that you kill a creep, and they don't give you the full amount of souls or gold, however you want to call it, immediately. The way that it happens is that you get some of it, you know, some of it when you kill the creep, and you get the rest some time after the creep is dead. Now that changes depend, I believe, on the time of the game, if I'm not mistaken. You know, myself, I'm not really that sure. But yeah, so there is a certain way that it works, but you're not getting the full amount of money when you kill the creep. You get it later on, and if you die, you actually drop that amount of money that you should have gotten, and anyone can pick this up. It's called a soul orb. This is a hyper garbage system that should be abolished from Deadlock. It is super confusing for new player. It's not fun for existing player that already know what it does. It just makes you all the more, you know, anxious about the soul orbs and securing it, rather than just killing creeps and enjoying the game and focus on what's fun. I don't think it has any place in a game. Just literally make it just like Dota 2. I kill a jungle creep, I get money, that's it. That's all that needs to happen. Stop with all of this overcomplicated stuff that nobody enjoys. And, you know, that might just be my opinions, but as far as I've seen, like, literally nobody enjoyed the system. It's just, like, weird. But make sure you let me know what you guys think, because, you know, I might be wrong about this, right? That's just my opinion. But yeah, well, please change it. Now, to the second thing that I think most people would hate me for, I said it from day one, and I will say it until, you know, the day that I die, probably. I hate the breakable system. I don't like the golden statues. I don't like the boxes, the vases that you have to break. That is a very poor system, and I understand the idea behind it. Valve wants you to roam around the map, and, you know, you will get something out of it while ganking other lanes. I think that there are so many different ways that you can implement roaming, incentivizing roam instead of like using breakables. It's not fun. I've never heard a single person actually says that it's fun. And it's just like, oh my god, it's so frustrating. You have to do this constant runs around the map, like the same old loop, just breaking stuff constantly. And the dumbest thing about it is that you have to do it if you want to win, because the buffs you get are actually insanely powerful. You actually can get 70 something souls out of it early on, or you get like 40 something. That is huge. That's like creep level. That's like 2 creep. That is crazy good. It's free money basically. Not picking this up would be stupid on your downtime. And again, I understand Valve wants you to have something to do on your downtime in lane, but there's so many different things you can do instead of that. Please remove the breakable system from the game. If you want, you can add some different objectives on each lane that people can like sort of fight upon. Don't know really, you know, you can have all the ideas you want. Just literally don't make it so I have to break shit all over the map. It's just super boring and it's not fun. I mean, I got kind of used to it, but it doesn't make it any more fun. I just like kind of got used to it. That's it. But again, my opinion, right? It is what it is. Now, let's see what I have here. Oh, yeah. Right. The Guardian system. So the way that Guardians and Walker works right now, I think it's very, very stupid, because they're really powerful early on, not in terms of power level, but in terms of defense. You can basically can't even damage them. But as the game progresses, they literally become paper. You can just come to them and melt them with one magazine. It is very stupid. I get the idea behind it. I mean, you want games to end fast, and I agree with it. I think games should last around 30 minutes. That is usually a good idea. I mean, 30 to 40 minutes. Personally, I like longer games, but like I get that some people want like quick matches, so 30 minutes is fine. But you shouldn't do it in the way where one person, you can literally leave the lane for a single second, and if a person hid behind a corner, he can sneak up on your walker and demolish it. And it happens every single game, because you have characters like Pocket, for example, that can escape literally every bad situation they ever get caught up in. So they dive your walker, they destroy it, you jump on them, and then they just escape. And I also think that I have a really nice solution for this problem. So the way I would have done it is I would have made it so if there is a person in a certain range from an objective, it will get a debuff that actually lower its defenses. So let's say a walker starts with 100% defense. I would make it so if there is one person in a walker vicinity, that walker now get minus 20% defense. You know, just an example, right? But if there's another ally coming in to help you push, now the walker suddenly gets another debuff. So now it has minus 40%. And if you get another ally, now it gets minus 60 defense. So I really think this mechanic will incentivize more team pushing instead of just like going on a zipline, mag dump on a walker, completely demolish him, and just, you know, walk away, right? I think that would be way healthier for the game. Just make objective matter, because it always feels bad whenever you leave the lane to literally take a jungle camp and, you know, your objective just die, or you die once in lane and then your objective is gone. Like, it's really stupid. I think that is really bad. It incentivizes like bad behavior and solo play. I do not like it. I like it to be more team oriented and team focused. So I really hope they would implement a system like this that actually incentivizes team pushing over solo pushing. Now, other than that, souls don't matter in lane. Now, I don't know the exact reason behind it, but for some reason, whenever you're winning your lane, you can be, let's say, 2k up on your opponent, you kill them like 2 or 3 times in lane. If you go to jungle for even a moment, he immediately gets the same amount of souls as you have. Kills don't matter, and demolishing your lane basically don't matter. All that matter in lane is the guy who win get to roam and jungle first. And I think that's really bad. I think laning stage should matter more often. I'm not really sure what I can do to implement this, but you know, the creative mind can come up with something. Because right now, laning stage don't really matter, or at least it doesn't feel like it matters at all. So, and that's something I've seen, especially with higher rank people that are saying this. So, you know, don't take it from me, right? Take it from like Eternus, like Phantom players, all that. Like Ascendant, I've seen someone say it on the Reddit. You know, they might have lied, but you know, I tend to believe them. But there are so many people on YouTube that says this. And yeah, I really think that laning stage should matter more. And another thing that I would like to see implemented in the game is a secondary objective, just like Dragon in League of Legends or Gold Fury in Smite. And the reason I would like to see it in the game is simply because I really want to have something that incentivizes early team fights. And the reason I want to see early team fights is because right now it rarely ever happens, and they are completely different from late game team fight. You can take, for example, character like Haze or Seven, right? Which early on, they're kinda bad, but on late game, they're insane. So instead of waiting for, you know, forcing a team fight on the Haze or the Seven early, you can start doing a secondary boss or whatever, or an objective, and actually get them to come to you and kind of see them in their weaker form, and not whenever they get like their 6th item, they're hyper farmed, and then you just have to play a completely different game, right? So I really want to see earlier team fights happen more often, and I think that a secondary objective will push those, you know, early team fights into the limelight. So I really would like to see that happens. Now you can say that the Earn is a secondary objective, and I guess you can, you know, you're kind of right, but I don't see Earn as really an objective. I see it as a complementary thing to the, you know, to the game. I really think they should still add a secondary objective that you need to kill. Maybe you get a permanent buff out of it, just like Gold Fury and Smite 2. I think that is really, really great, and I would like to see it in Deadlock, but again, make sure to let me know what you guys think. And that's pretty much all for this video. I believe I covered everything that I wanted to talk with you guys about. So now it's your turn. I'm really looking forward to hear from you guys. And yeah, that being said, there are so many things that I like about Deadlock. So don't look at this video and like, oh, you hate the game. Like, no, I love this game. I will come back to it 100% when it's fully released. It's so much fun. I love it so much. But yeah, I mean, there's so many things I would like to see change before I can actually come back to it, because some of the things I said here are fundamental and core gameplay and super important. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to hear from you guys, and I will answer all of your comments. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.